Hey there guys, welcome to some Pikmin. I'm Sonic Ghost.
Hey there guys, I'm Geratino.
I'm gonna turn unique.
And I am Matt from Matt's LP Adventures.
Look at those flowers.
Look at those flowers. That was a weird little cry during the Nintendo logo splash screen, though. Like,
Yeah, they do that for both Pikmin 1 and 2. Can't remember if they do that for 3 though, but to be fair, 3 does not have the same kind of like traditional boot up screen with the Nintendo logo.
Why are we skipping to day 12? We ain't even day 1 yet.
Yeah, well we are going to day 1, so those are just other files since I'm playing this on a console that's already beaten the game a couple times, obviously. The thing is, we're playing the Wii version, and the Wii version allows you actually to go back in time, so if you screwed up something on a previous day, and you just want to reset your progress and go back a day or two, you can do that in this version. So that's also what the plus and minus symbols were on those files.
That's nice.
Okay. Oh no!
It always happens.
Why does this always happen to me?
I mean, you guys are not wrong, because that's actually a staple to the series. Every single ship crashes. No matter who drives it or what kind of spaceship you got, it's always going to crash.
Man, they need to give these guys better training. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, really. Need to go back for your driver's license.
So this is how they end up in Smash. They just crash land.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh,
Now, I heard that canonically Olimar is the size of an ant.
Yeah, Olimar is really tiny. Same for the Pikmin in this world.
Olimar is not human, is he?
I'm not sure what exactly his species is, but he's basically a humanoid creature.
isn't Kirby really small too?
Yeah, I do believe technically that Olimar still beats Kirby in terms of raw size.
Oh, really? Olimar's taller. Okay.
No, I mean like he's smaller. The character.
Oh,
like,
Olimar's smaller.
Kirby's bigger.
Okay. Oh, I get you.
Kirby's like 2 feet, I think.
Yeah.
That's all.
Oh, I thought Kirby was smaller than that too. Okay.
No. I think Olimar, if I looked up, it says he was thinking the size of an ant.
Yeah, he's smaller than a battery, so.
Yeah. Yeah, we proved that with Pikmin 2 with all the Duracell battery placement.
Yep.
So, what's the goal of this game?
So, we crash land on this mysterious planet, and we only have 30 days for our air support to work. So, we need to get off this planet in 30 days or less to live. But our ship, named the Dolphin, after the code name for the GameCube, it broke apart during our crash landing, so there's 30 ship parts all throughout this world. So, we need to get them all back, and we need to leave.
See, I'm pretty sure this game's actually just making an uprising, and you're trying to take over the world with your slaves.
Yeah, that's the real plot, because in order to get all of our parts, we need to use these creatures that Olimar just finds, which he's gonna nickname here in just a minute, Pikmin.
Because he picks them.
Well, they're specifically, as he's gonna say here too, it's named after like this brand of carrots back in his whole world, like the Pick carrots.
Oh! Yes, I forgot about that, actually. Yeah, you're right. Because it's got that big old nose.
Yeah.
I think I really wanted to try playing this game when I was younger, but I just never got around to getting the game until like years later.
Yeah.
I've seen so many playthroughs of this game, and I wanted to try to play this game once before, but I just never got around to doing it.
I was in the same situation as you growing up, because for years I kind of wanted to play this game. I just kind of missed out around the time it came out, because I didn't play this until the Wii versions, but I actually knew about this game for years because I've seen the demo playthrough on the Luigi's Mansion like bonus reels that you can do in the options menu. So I watched the trailer of this a couple times, and I think I had a friend back in like elementary school that played it, and I've seen a bit of gameplay from that. I just never picked it up at the time. Not until the Wii version, at least.
So what do those bottle caps do?
So those are just basically little tokens that Pikmin bring back to their onions here, and that will multiply Pikmin. You want to bring them back in the same color, so you bring back a 1 pellet there with a red Pikmin, it'll double it, so you'll get 2 red Pikmin from it. And this works up to, I believe, like the 10 ones, because I think you can get doubles from like the 5 and the 1s, but anything bigger than that, and it just gives you what the number says. So 10s are 10s. If you bring it back with the opposite color, it gives you half.
Because it gets up to like, there's like a 50 tab, right?
Yeah, exactly. So they don't want to double the 50, because that'd be insane.
Yeah. This is such like a nice little starting area, though. It's very unique.
Yeah.
Really shows off a lot of the characteristics of the game.
And what's nice is that we can revisit this area later, and it's going to be inhabited with a whole bunch of enemies, but when you first crash land, there's nothing here but your Pikmin. So this is a very easy and breathable space just to learn the controls and get used to your Pikmin.
Oh, Olimar got lucky.
Yeah, he got really lucky. No enemies to fight, just command these little guys and call it a
Yeah.
day.
Yeah, really.
And he's lucky that the Pikmin were very, very nice creatures to him.
Now your cursor, your pointer, I saw that it can go a little bit beyond the middle, like there. Yeah, it's going a little bit beyond the middle ring. Is that just for the whistle?
Yeah, so since the Wii version uses the IR pointer for the controls, yeah, your cursor is based on the motion controls, and the little circle there extends even further. So the outside circle is just the whistle, and you can extend that thing for as far as the map is, but the inner circle, the one you use for your Pikmin, can still only go just as far as like the GameCube cursor could go, so just a few feet in front of you. But you can use this to your advantage with the whistle and call Pikmin from like halfway across the map. You can't do that in the GameCube version.
Some of those have different colored heads on them.
Yeah, so if they're discolored like these guys down the bottom of this box, that means that they're not with Olimar right now. They're not next to his side. And when you call them, then they get their full color. That's just to distinguish which Pikmin are with you and which ones are separated from the group.
So I'm assuming you need a lot of Pikmin to push things, to pick up things.
Yeah. Normally, whenever you push or try to pick up something with the Pikmin, a number appears on top of that said thing to tell you how many Pikmin you need. This box was a little more generous because there's a 10 on the top of it too. So you get the 10 number there twice.
Ooh, look at that. Oh, we're just gonna ignore that, I guess.
Yeah,
Don't worry about
I'll
the...
get that one later. I see red things.
I need the red.
To be fair, we don't have enough Pikmin yet to carry that. It needs 20 Pikmin and we only have 14. No time to breed more.
When you come back later, that box has, it has stuff in it. Doesn't it have, Oh, you know what? I might be getting ahead of myself.
Well, you are kind of right on that, yeah. Like, when you revisit this area later, there's a bunch of stuff here, not just enemies, and some of the stuff that's, like, in the box can be, like, more pellets for your Pikmin, and then also a thing we haven't seen yet called Nectar, which are great for our Pikmin to absorb later on.
As I say, I know it has goodies in it. I just couldn't remember what the goodies were. Oh, you found it! Oh no, look at him trying.
I want you, the singular Pikmin, to bring that back to my ship. You can do it. I believe in you.
You're gonna break his back!
Lift with your legs.
You're strong.
You
Strong like bull.
Oh, that poor little Pikmin.
Yeah, so as you see, we need 20 Pikmin for that. We don't have enough just yet. All of them at base.
He's like, I'm trying. Give me a break, man. I'm trying. They don't pay me enough to do this.
Omar doesn't pay me at all.
Exactly.
It's just slave labor. But they just do it because they like Olimar's whistle. That's the whole canonical reason why they follow Olimar.
Hey, that statement is true. It said his wife is not good at tasks like this. He just proven her point right here.
Yeah. So there's an extra explanation about like the different colors with the Pikmin, as I was talking about before. If they're dim, then they're not with you. If they're bright, then they're in your squad. This is a very simplistic RTS game, so if you're wanting to try to get into the genre, Pikmin's a great way just to try it out. Because it's a very simple and easy to pick up and play RTS game.
Pick it up. Just have them all get there.
Look, I brought your friends. Now do it.
And I know that it said 20 on the top is how much you need to move it. Is 25 what you have moving it?
Yeah. So the number on the top says how many you're required to have to move the part, but it doesn't mean that's all you can put on there. You can put more Pikmin on there. Usually it's double the amount they say, so if I had like 40 Pikmin, they can probably all carry that part back to make it even quicker. So for speed's sake, you sometimes want to put more Pikmin on an object to carry it back to base because that's just much easier, a more effective thing to do.
And faster. Just faster in general.
Look, see guys, Omar's trying to help. He can do it.
He just getting in the way.
Pikmin are probably like, get out of the way, we're trying to help.
So surprisingly, we just shove our engine back on the bottom of the ship, and it's like, alright, now we can just take off and we're fine. So it's a good thing we crash landed next to our engine, because now during the night, creatures start to come out wanting to eat the Pikmin and Olimar. So we got very lucky our first part allows us to kind of fly.
Yeah, he's lucky.
This game would take a sudden turn if you didn't land near that.
Yeah,
Oh,
this game would be one day long, which would be a good like 20 minutes, because after the first day, Olimar would just get eaten. So the end of the day sequence, both Olimar and the Pikmin can't stay below because of creatures, so they take off to the sky and they just kind of hover above, just to be safe. We can't take off to the space yet, so we're kind of stuck on the planet, but at least we don't get eaten by a creature like Bulborbs, which don't come out during the night here, so we're just kind of flying up because we want to.
you gotta stay safe.
We don't know what's coming. There could be a bear in that forest.
Oh god.
The onion.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like an onion. We call it an onion.
No, it's because they have layers, Lester. They're like ogres.
Yeah.
Oh god.
But the layers in this case are the Pikmin.
Well, you were basically in a swamp. My Pikmin have layers. Because they make kids cry.
Yeah. No, man, opposite.
And they live in my swamp.
Oh no. Can't have be in my swamp. Nuh-uh.